you're on track to be a teenage billionaire doing YouTube. That's like how much does Ryan get to keep of all this? The answer is 100% full.
I'm calling it. The day he finds out how to sue his parents, they're screwed. When he's an adult, he'd be either doing Ryan drug review or real review. I'm fully convinced he's being held at gunpoint because there's no excuse. Now he's 12 to 13 ranking which car toy drives the fastest. The reason Ryan's world blew up initially was because kids of his age could relate to him. Now that he's grown up, that isn't the case anymore. I'm convinced that Ryan needs personal help right now. 2015, Ryan's Toy Review. 2023, Ryan's World. 2054, Ryan's Drug Review. 2075, Ryan's Funeral. Ryan Morelli needs to spit out the truth that is held hostage by his parents.
So, Ryan's World has been dominating the kids' YouTube scene for nearly a decade now, raking in over $100 million.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, you heard that right. 100 million. And for 3 years straight, Ryan even out-earned Mr. Beast. But lately, people are starting to ask some big questions. Like, how is this channel, which started when Ryan was just 3, still pumping out kids' content now that he's a teenager?
We try not to capture any moment that Ryan's in distress.
The real question on everyone's mind is Ryan actually happy with what he's doing, or is he just being pushed into this by his parents? Has Ryan become nothing more than a cash cow for his family?
In terms of like, you guys have products, you guys have the show, you guys made $30 million last year, reportedly.
Like, damn. Ryan was squeezed for a massive $30 million just last year alone. I don't even know whether to feel happy for him or straight up sad cause. I mean, where's all that money really going?
Hey guys, today I'm challenging my mom to see if she's smarter than a 6th grade.
Of course I am. I've been in 6th grade before. I know everything there is about 6th grade. Go ahead, challenge me.
Okay.
Now, Ryan's World is more of a company than a family-run channel, and guess who's running it? His parents. One of them is an ex-con, and the other has been accused of child labor, who are out there prioritizing money over their own son's happiness. It all started about 10 years ago, when Ryan was just 3 years old, doing toy reviews. By the time he hit 6, this kid had already racked up over $1 million, which really is more than my whole life's worth.
Sad.
So before we critically take a look at the shady side of the Ryan's World business, let's briefly explore how big this business really is.
I mean, those numbers are crazy. You guys have over 10 different YouTube channels, over 80 billion views across them. You have a mobile game with 34 million downloads.
The Ryan's World business consists of about 10 YouTube channels that have over 80 billion total views, a mobile game with over 34 million downloads. It consists of a team of 30 to 40 employees who work in their studio at Houston called Soundlight Entertainment, and the business makes over $30 million annually from their channels, of which Ryan is the key character.
Filming time each week to 30 minutes to 1 hour.
In John's video, they straight up claimed that Ryan only works 30 minutes to an hour a week, which is honestly laughable. I mean, just look at this picture. Those eye bags aren't from lounging around for 30 minutes a day. You can see for yourself. I'm struggling to find the right word for what Ryan's going through, but I did look up the definition of slavery. It says, a person who is forced to work for another without proper remuneration or appreciation. Now, I'm not trying to slap that label on Ryan like others have, but let's break this down.
We try not to capture any moment that Ryan's in distress.
So there are moments he's in distress while making the videos. And also see this.
Content, and then we partner with Pocket Watch to produce Ryan's World.
Just look at the way Ryan looks at his dad when he's talking. Does that seem like the face of a kid who's thrilled with what he's doing? Absolutely not. The internet's loaded with signs that Ryan's fed up. A lot of people are convinced that one day Ryan's going to come out and spill the beans about how he was manipulated and robbed of his childhood to line his parents' pockets. But that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the shady side of Ryan's World. Back in 2017, a lawsuit hit Ryan's World for misleading kids by not disclosing ads and sponsorship deals. Since the channel revolves around toy reviews, it's hard to tell when Ryan's genuinely picking a toy he likes versus when he's pushing a product to boost sales for some company. And honestly, with how money hungry his parents have shown themselves to be, I wouldn't be shocked if that's exactly what's happening. This is why YouTube makes creators specify if their content is made for kids. to avoid bombarding kids with ads. But has the masterminds behind Ryan's World found a loophole to dodge that rule? I don't know, but think about it. Any kid watching Ryan's reviews is going to want their parents to buy that toy, right?
And it turns out that Ryan's mother, Loan Guan, was arrested in 2002 for shoplifting. She was trying to steal around $93 worth of clothing from JCPenney at Alameda Mall in Houston.
Yep, it's true. Ryan's mum has a pretty rough past. When she was just 18, she got busted for shoplifting, trying to swipe 6 pairs of jeans worth around $93. She ended up with a $150 fine, 40 hours of community service, and 6 months of probation. Oh, and she had to carry an offender ID card showing her crime. But here's where it gets wild. Instead of knocking out her community service, she bailed. Didn't report to her supervisor, didn't pay the fines, nothing. So, she got arrested again, and this time, sentenced to 2 months in jail, serving 30 days behind bars. Now, judging her from that is tricky. Some people say, well, with a history like that, it's no shock that her love for money has bled into the business and could be impacting her son. But others say, come on, you can't hold that against her. People change. I won't like to make any judgment for you. Now, the biggest concern about the business is how much of the money made by this business would really go to Ryan.
We're going up and beyond.
Yup, Ryan's parents claim they're saving 100% of the money from Ryan's World for him and future generations, plus giving him part ownership of the company. Now, making over $100 million is serious generational wealth, no doubt. But here's what's confusing me. Wait, are you telling me Ryan doesn't currently own any stake in the company? That's hilarious. So, the face of the channel has zero ownership right now. What's to stop him from ending up like other child stars who grew up only to realize they had nothing left? I'd like to trust his parents, but let's be real, many don't. So, what do you think? Is this just another chapter in the dark side of Ryan's World? It's up to you to decide. Someone commented, I hope when Ryan's 21, he sues his parents for not sharing any money with him. Honestly, that's a pretty foolish take. Sure, Ryan's the face of the channel, but let's be real, there's a whole team of people putting in countless hours behind the scenes. It wouldn't make sense for all the profits to go to Ryan alone. That would be unfair to everyone else involved in the grind. And even if Ryan ends up with just the recommended 15%, that's still a huge chunk of change. It's more than enough to set him up for life. Don't forget that 15% of $10 million annual earning is $1.5 million, and the company really makes more than that annually. I'd like to see your comments regarding the dark side of Ryan's World in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe.